It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I don't think that's right. Oh, here it is.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house, nothing was stirring.
What do you mean it's not right? Hold on. Here it is.
A long time ago, in a peaceful little town called Bethlehem, in the middle of a quiet night, a disturbance arose. Officers Joe Sabbath and his sidekick Rookie, along with a band of merry gentlemen, set out to investigate the sound heard off in the distance. Angels, stars, shepherds, and bright lights all pointed to one place. But could the Messiah have really come in such a strange way? Now join us as we experience the epic tale, Arrest These Merry Gentlemen.
Find our citizens most polite, where all is calm and all is bright, and we love a good silent night in the peaceful little town called Bethlehem. We mind our own business every day, where our sheep and cattle choose to graze. There's no wonder we're here to stay in the peaceful little town called Bethlehem. This is the city, Bethlehem, Judea, city of David, ancient capital of Judah. It's a quiet, sleepy little town. People here farm and raise sheep. It's a peaceful place to live. But when people want to disturb that peace, I'll get involved. I'm a peace officer. My name is Joe Sabbath. I wear a badge.
Maybe the snitch was wrong, Joe. Things seem pretty quiet.
It may be quiet right now, Rookie, but I can smell it. There's trouble brewing with all these people here to register for the census. I think that informant was right. Some big trouble is about to happen.
I'll go look around, boss.
We had gotten a tip that something was going to happen that night in Bethlehem, something big, so I headed downtown that night, started out quiet. A silent night, all was calm, all was right. People were sleeping in peace, heavenly peace, but it didn't stay that way. Things changed in a hurry. They're coming.
They saw angels.
Quiet.
But angels.
Angels are on their way here?
No, shepherds are on their way.
But the shepherds saw angels.
We saw angels. Angels in Bethlehem.
Quiet, Sergeant Joe Sabbath, and this is my Ricky Patrolman, Patrolman Rookie.
And you're all under arrest.
No, they're not. But you see this star? It means I'm the peace officer in this town, and it's up to me to keep things quiet. And if anybody disturbs the peace, I'm going to run them in. So now, what's going on?
We saw angels in the bright star. It's incredible. You won't believe it.
Quiet.
Listen, in the last few weeks, we had disturbance after disturbance. First the census, now this has to end. I'm going to make an example out of someone. Now just one person tell me what's going on here, please.
You won't believe what I just heard. I was coming into town, and I met a bunch of shepherds, and they were acting strange.
Strange?
Well, they seemed crazy. They were telling everyone.
Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
Well, they said they saw angels.
Angels in this day and age?
That's what I thought. And then they said the angels told them a king was born in Bethlehem tonight.
A king in Bethlehem? They are crazy.
They're all on their way into town. Dozens of them. They're shouting, screaming, singing. They're just loud. They were very merry gentlemen they were.
Mary?
Happy, jumping up and down, excited, merry.
Were these gentlemen disturbing the peace, ma'am?
I guess you could say they were.
You know what we may have here, don't you?
What, boss?
We got ourselves a 4566732A marriage gentleman with intent to celebrate.
Hey, boss, do you really think they saw angels?
I've been around the block, kid, and I've never seen an angel. Nobody's seen angels in generations. You got it on the streets. There's always a reason to make this stuff up, but I'm on to Rookie. Just you watch.
You gonna show 'em who's boss?
It's not about being the boss. The people kind of need to keep peace around here. If we let things get out of control, we'll things get out of control fast.
What we need is silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. And all these senseless crowds are driving us crazy. What we need is a few streets. Less noise, we can get some good sleep. Thinking these shepherds are beginning to sound a little shady. Can't you tell by now we're saying, arrest these merry gentlemen.
Hey, you thought you got away with it, didn't you?
What did I do?
Goat napping.
I didn't steal any goats.
I never said you did, but you let your goats live on the sidewalk. Goat napping is legal, my son. Take it in, Rookie.
Hey, boss, look at that guy.
What now?
Chewing with his mouth open.
Rookie, the goat napper.
He's making a run for it.
What we need is a silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. And all these senseless crowds are driving us crazy. What we need is a clean street. Less noise, we can get some good sleep. Thinking these shepherds are beginning to sound a little shady. Can you tell by now we're saying, arrest these merry gentlemen.
It's already been a busy night goat napping, not opening a door for a lady, growing white after Labor Day. This place is out of control.
And those shepherds, you think they're up to no good?
That's not badge on it. I just don't trust shepherds.
Why, boss?
Well, you know what the curve after the shepherd's staff is called?
A crook?
Exactly.
What we need is a silent night. A little law and order sounds nice. When all these senseless crowds are driving us crazy. What we need is a clean
They're sure taking a long time getting here, boss. You really think they're coming?
Oh, they're coming. A band of merry gentlemen is heading this way, disturbing the peace. What? We don't know his why. I say we stake him out.
Boss, I hear something.
So the angels say don't be afraid.
Write that down.
You hear that? They're talking about angels like the shepherds. I think we heard enough. Let's haul them in.
Wait!
Aha, you're under arrest.
You almost got me dead!
You're not shepherds.
An amazing observation by the police.
Who are you and what are you two doing?
My name's Scoop. I'm a reporter for the Bethlehem Examiner. This is my cub, Reporter Cub.
Newspaper reporters?
Nothing gets by you, coppers. I'm simply stunned.
I'm Sergeant Joe Sabbath, and this is my rookie partner, Ricky. We're here to keep the peace. We just learned there's a mob of shepherds inbound to the city to cause havoc.
That's old news, Sergeant. We've been on the story for an hour.
Well, they're gonna be surprised when they get into town.
You think you can stop them?
Yes, I do. You see this star? It means I'm the boss. I have the authority. Do you have a star?
No, I suppose I don't, but this might be the biggest story of my career.
A bunch of shepherds is a big story. This is a sleepy little town.
Shepherds? You think this is about shepherds? They're saying a baby born tonight right here in Bethlehem is a king.
You know that's long-awaited Messiah, the future king of Judah?
Judah already has King Herod. Only card decks should have more than one king.
But Joe, if this is who the angel said it is, the Savior of the world was born in Bethlehem tonight. That's the biggest thing that's ever happened in history.
Na na na, Christ is born, the Savior of the world. Na 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 na, Christ is born, the Savior of the world. The angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and glory mine. God is in reconciled. Joy for all the nations rise. Join the child of the skies. With the shining clothes of green. Christ is born in Bethlehem. Lord and angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven, Prince of Peace, the Son of Righteousness, light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. He lays his glory by, born a man, although they die, with the jealous sons of earth, born to give him second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Na 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 na, Christ is born, the Savior of the world. Na na na
Here they come. Wow, they're tiny. I always thought shepherds were bigger. Whoa, they're huge.
Put that thing down. That's them, all right. I can smell disturbance a mile away.
That's not disturbance, Joe. Shepherds just smell that way.
I thought this disturbance smelled a lot like sheep.
Boss, should I arrest these merry gentlemen?
No, that's just what they'd be expecting us to do. We're going to watch them and find out what they're up to. There they go.
Quick, Cub. Well, while they're gone, let's talk to our source. Okay, what do you have for us?
Angels spoke to the shepherds.
We know that.
I've got something. The Messiah is supposed to be born in Bethlehem.
Wow, right here?
Seems that way.
Check this out. The prophet Micah says that the Messiah will be born in Bethlehem.
The Messiah's supposed to be born here? Now? This doesn't sound pretty amazing.
The king will be worshipped by shepherds.
Where'd you get that from?
Straight from the psalmist and the prophet Isaiah. These people know what they're talking about.
Shepherds, huh?
And honored by kings.
Wow.
Wow, born in Bethlehem?
And worshipped by shepherds and honored by kings?
So could this really be Scoop? A shepherd story that became an angel story, that became a baby story. The story does not sound like it could be the Messiah story. Could this baby really be the one?
Are we out here? Have we lost anybody?
I don't see Shep anywhere.
We lost Shep? Is he lost? How about everyone else? Frank?
Here.
Vince?
Yo.
And of course I'm here, so at least we have Frank, Vince, and Marv. You know, I don't mean to tell the angels how to do their job, but you think they could have mentioned which manger we find them in.
How many more mangers can there be in this town?
I don't care if there's 1,000. I'm not going to stop until I find him.
Why do you think God told us first?
Yeah, why us? If God is sending the world a king, why didn't he tell us first?
Maybe he's a king for all of us. Remember what the angel said? Good news of great joy, which will be for all people. Maybe he's telling us that shepherds are just as important as kings.
I know, I'll never forget what I saw.
How could you see anything? You were so scared you were hiding your face.
I was not, I was bowing down.
And shaking.
I was fearless. There's one thing you don't have to worry about, and that's me worrying. I'm nerves of steel.
Scary.
You startled me.
Just like tonight with the angels. That's why they said, fear not.
Well, I admit I was afraid then, but now I feel totally different.
You know, after what they told us, what do you have to be afraid of anymore? Lonely night out in the fields, watching shooting stars appear. Then out of nowhere, a blinding light. Voice like thunder spoke the words. You won't believe all that we heard, breaking through the silent night.
No fear, our God is here. Good news, great joy for all. A baby has been born. A Savior Christ the Lord. Our God is here. No fear.
We 100 dead and get afraid. 100 angels on display. We never seen such a glorious sight. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. They sing it over and over again. The sun rang out across the night.
No fear, our God is here. Good news, great joy for all. A baby has been born. A Savior Christ the Lord. Our God is here. No fear. Gloria in excelsis Deo, in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo, in excelsis Deo. No fear, our God is here. Good news, great joy for all. A baby has been born. A Savior Christ the Lord. Our God is here. So no fear, our God is here. Good news, great joy for all. A baby has been born. Savior Christ the Lord. Our God is here. So no fear. No fear.
Peace is
here for you. Christ has come this silent night. Peace is here for you. He is the way, the truth, the life. Gift of the Father, the perfect sacrifice, bringing peace, heavenly peace for you. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Peace is here for you. Christ has come this silent night. Peace is here for you. He is the way, the truth, the life. Gift of the Father, the perfect sacrifice, bringing peace, heavenly peace for you. For Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wandering love. All morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. Peace is here for you. Christ has come this silent night. Peace is here for you. He is the way, the truth, the life. Gift of the Father, the perfect sacrifice, bringing peace, heavenly peace for you. Bringing peace, heavenly peace for you. Peace is here for you.
Still working on your big story?
Yes, the baby who's going to be king, the Messiah.
Don't you get it? These shepherds are part of a plot. They're just looking for a place to meet where no one will find him. The baby story is just a cover. There's no baby, there's no angel, there's no star, and there's no king. Okay, look, I'll show you. Look down here. These are the shepherds, and these are the angels. You guys be the shepherds.
Okay.
So we have the shepherds here, out in the fields.
Keeping watch over their flocks by night.
Exactly. And then supposedly an angel of the Lord appears to them. You be the angel. What's your name? Okay, Gabriel's going to be our angel. And the angel is here. What's supposed to have happened next?
The glory of the Lord shone around them.
Wow. Very nice, Gabriel. Thanks. And they're supposed to go looking out looking for some manger or a stable. Let's say this is the manger.
Just for argument's sake.
Just imagine.
And in this manger, there's a little baby in a little bed. We'll use this. There's no crib for a bed. It's as close as we can come. And in this crib, in this manger, in this small city, in this big world, is supposed to be a baby. May I hold your baby? I'll be careful. We need him to be Messiah for just a little while. We won't hurt him.
What about the Messiah's parents?
You too. You be them. Don't you see what I'm talking about? We're supposed to believe that an angel appears to a bunch of shepherds out in the field to tell them some baby has been born here in a manger in Bethlehem, and we'll find him with his parents. Don't you see how this simply couldn't happen?
It looks like it just did.
Isn't that just like God? We've been searching for him all night, and just when we wanted to give up, we found he had been here all the time. What do you say now, Joe?
You think God really did send a king to us, a Messiah?
All the evidence seems to say he did.
There really is a star.
What did you say a star was?
A sign of authority. It says who's in charge, who keeps the peace. Y'all may be right, but I have a job to do. I'm still the peace officer in Bethlehem. You guys, I find that you have caused a disturbance in Bethlehem. I find you guilty of waking people up, of making noise, and being outrageously happy without a license. You.
Let me guess, writing a story without an authorization. I'm sure my pencil made squeaking marks that disturbed the peace, and I helped the shepherds get their message out.
I ripped off paper and maybe spoke loud. My hand made too much noise when I combed it, maybe.
Exactly. And you three.
Joe, you gotta give these people a break. Sure, they disturbed the city of Bethlehem, but they also could be changing the world. You said yourself you just want Bethlehem to be peaceful.
You're getting soft, Rook, and the rest of you.
Sharing after dark. Singing without a license.
Yes, yes, and yes. In all my years as the peace officer of Bethlehem, I've never seen anything like this. I could run you all in. Rookie, take a message to headquarters from Sergeant Sabbath. I am with shepherds reported to have been disturbing the peace. I have found the baby that has caused this alleged disturbance. After a thorough investigation, I find that peace has come to Bethlehem tonight, and everyone is being set free. Signed, Joe Sabbath. It may not be the quietest place in the world, but it's the most peaceful place. All is calm, all is right.
Hallelujah! A Savior, King Jesus!
Hey, don't you have an extra to get out? The presses are stopped. You gotta get the news out.
For once, we have good news.
What are you guys staring at? Are you supposed to be out telling the world that the Savior has come?
You're right, let's go!
Hold on!
We are coming with you. My mind's... It's my mind.
Well, it turns out the tip was right. Something big happened in Bethlehem that night, and our peaceful little town was never quite the same. Turns out that the little baby was the Savior we'd been waiting for, God's own son. He grew up strong and wise, but he was never crowned king in Jerusalem. In fact, he was arrested and tried and crucified alongside real criminals, even though his only crimes were healing the sick and the blind, and teaching us about his Father's kingdom. This innocent man took the penalty for all of us. I wish I could say that I solved the case as soon as we found the baby king in the manger, but I could only see a part of the story that night. All those years later, when Jesus rose up from the grave, that's when the case was finally solved for good.
Now, what are you waiting for? Don't make me run you all in on a 52294B failure to celebrate the best news ever. He's one. Let's get out there and share the news, and the louder the better.